Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị si na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ana Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esole anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media, kabaru ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka ị lapụ miss any of our update dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe a bụ Biafran Prime Minister MAZI Simon Ekpa. O nwere ife okwu n'ilu akwụkwọ mma achọ ka unu ga-esi ya bụ ife ọ na-adọrọpụrụ anyị ifu nche n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile okwu. Alright, over to you, sir.
When you listen to the PM, when you are talking, try and listen also.
Okay.
You have
Okay, sir.
card. You can go and address as much as you want.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's what I want. Thank you with honor. And I tell you, Biafran, thank you because you are the best thing that ever happened to us, the Biafrans. What I want to call you now is Igodo Eji Emepo Biafra. You are the key that will open Biafra, and everybody know it. Your name now stand that Igodo Eji Emepo Biafra, the last miracle on the earth. Thank you. Continue doing your best. We love you with our heart. Somebody asked a question now, and you told him yes. I myself, that first day I stand, I tell Biafra that my life is already giving up. Anywhere you go, I go. Anywhere Biafra go, I go until Biafra come. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my comrade. Thank you the good work you are doing, and they cannot deny it. Just want to say, we love you with bottom of our hearts. The journey Biafra will start. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Pastor Rose. And let me also, reiterate that everybody knows many times they have predicted Nigeria breakup, many years. There were prediction from think tank, from policymakers, from international community. Nigeria breakup have been predicted many times. But nobody know how this Nigeria breakup will happen. Nobody know who is going to pilot this breakup. But there have been predictions. And let me tell you, that prediction will become a reality from the 2nd of December. It's no longer something that anyone will and I am here to make it happen. Thank you.
Thank you, my PM. That deserves the round of applause, and we're giving. Thank you, my PM. Thank you, Pastor Rose. And my PM, there are two formidable question answer askers here. But before I give them microphone, David is here, Biafra United is here, and I don't know, we have Valentine. Valentine, after you, we are going to give the microphone to David and Biafra United. Valentine, please, 1 minute.
Thank you, Biafra. Thank you, everybody. My Prime Minister, ekele ngwugwo dịrị onye ichie ofu ya na-achị na-agado daalụ. Anyị na-ekele ya. A na ọbụla adịghị nwere iji ụfọdụ ndị na-ekele bụ ka ndị na-ewu ekele. Anyị nwabụ ndị Igbo, especially ndị na-ata Nigeria, na-atụ na Chineke kele eji na-ezi n'ụlọ ọrụ. Etu pastọ si okwu kwuru mgbe datinyeji okwu Chukwu ọkọmtiri bidoro kọrọ na-akọ. I thought we could see you on the last time. I thought we shall work with sister. Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you.
Thank you, Valentine. Thank you very much. Betty, you just raised your okay. Sorry, PM. Sorry, sir.
No worry. Go ahead.
Okay, Betty, you just raised your hand now, and it was just wait. Let these our comrades bring their questions. PM is always waiting for David Nana. David, grab the mic. You have your turn.
Thank you so much, my Deputy Minister of Information, and I salute you, Minister of Information, as well. His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Biafra, good evening from my end, sir. My question to you, sir, this evening is this. You have enjoyed a lot of goodwill from the American senators and representatives. Modern strategies have been able to bring you together. I want to ask you, and also I believe these lobbyists that are based in America, during the time of our leader, we still have lobbyists that are based in America. What can you say distinguished moral strategies the lobbying firm of Biafran Republic government in exile now and that of the lobbyists that our leader had during his days? Considering the fact that Elias came out and said that he also came from a lineage of revolutionalists. How did you get Elias to be the lobbyist of Biafran government? That's my question number one, sir.
Thank you very much. We should not flog the issue of this lobbies so much. We still have a long way to go. We have a lot of work to do. Elias is a very nice guy who believe in me and believe in Biafran government. The difference between these lobbies and what we have done in the past, if we actually had any, because some of the investigation we have done, like I said, is that maybe even this money that they were saying was not paid. Maybe they just use it as a public stunt. And so the people who were in the committee where he was the one chairing, maybe the ones that are funding the money. They were just giving small thing to the lobbyist firm, so nothing was done. So it was just a public stunt. That is what I may be thinking transpired. But however, I'm not here to start flogging, the things of the past. So now, fast forward to what we are today, what we are doing today. These lobbyists are not. They have no love for money. That is number one. Number two is that everything is very transparent. And one thing you should know is when in America, the United States, when you hire a lobby firm, the information become public immediately after they have registered with the United States Department of Justice. But in IPOB Nigeria, we were meant to understand that it is a secret, right? It was Garba that came out to say that IPOB was paying $80,000 to lobby firm in America without anything. So it was actually probably the same people who was representing Okonjo Iweala was the one who revealed the information to them. But this thing is supposed to be in the public because once you hire a lobby firm in America, the information they will first register at the Department of Justice, just like our own lobbies have done. The information become public. Newspapers will start writing it that this firm has, and they have to file everything practically open, including how much you have hired them and how much you are paying to them. It has to be public. So I do not know where the muchi of the IPOB Nigeria came from. That nobody, including those contributing $10 to them for every month, has no knowledge about who is the lobby firm, what is the lobby firm doing for many months. So, because our own is genuine, immediately we hire them, we make it public. Apart from that, it becomes a public information, even at the United States Department of Justice. And some news carried it to the United States. And that's how to know the difference between that and this. So when you have some skeleton in the cupboard, you want it to be secret. When you do not have any skeleton in the cupboard, you are not scared of anything, it is open. I think this is the best thing, the best description of the difference between these two. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Prime Minister,
Nana, how many more
for
questions?
that wonderful answer. Just one more, please. I must commend you, our Prime Minister and the government. Within the past few weeks, a lot has happened, and even the terrorist state can confirm that as well. You have held a lot of diplomatic meetings with senators and representatives from the American government. I want to ask you, is it because we are Republican in nature that they were all Republican senators or representatives? I don't know whether this question is relevant, but then I just want to know, sir.
They are not all Republicans. We have had meetings with anybody who care to listen to us. We are not one-sided. Our arms are open wide, both to the Democrats and to the Republicans. So if the Republicans are listening to us, you will see us have a meeting with them. Any day Democrats want to listen to us, we also have a meeting with them. The fight we are fighting is not for America alone. It is our own freedom and it is Biafra first. So we are not making decisions based on the American politics. Thank you.
Lala, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
One last question. My Prime Minister. Sorry. Between 2019, 20, and 21, you offered a lot of Biafrans opportunity to come to Finland and environs to work and earn a living through your law firm. A lot of emails exchanged hands, and you responded to thousands and thousands of emails, including mine, I must confess. But I applied, and I could not meet up the requirements. A lot of Biafrans went through and even testified about your magnanimity. The multitude of Biafrans that succeeded. We are so happy. I want to ask you, Biafrans, do they come back to you to show their gratitude for what you have done or what you did for them? And what motivated you into this action for Biafran people? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think only two persons came back to thank me, and then after that, of course, I never had the time. So only two persons showed appreciation for that, and many of course many did not get, including yourself, like you said, like you rightly said, and so many also did not get, and it was not their fault. It was as a result of the Nigeria system that denied them the opportunity to even have an interview at the embassy. So, and when this kind of issue occurs, it is not in my hand to change the clock or turn things around. Many people who may not succeed may take offense, but that is exactly how the job is. So I was not actually expecting anybody to come and show appreciation or to, I believe many of them may be listening to me today in this on this space and where they are. And it is not Finland; it is Poland, not Finland. So the working visa was Poland, and so those who succeeded, and then many people do not like the work. They went there and they didn't like the work. There was one that really, really pained me personally because and I know he's listening because he was following the Biafra struggle then. I don't know about now. And the person left his bag and the father picked him up to Sweden. That's where he ran to Sweden. And with this kind of attitude, the company will never ever accept anybody from that our side because the people came to work and with the visa and everything, and then you say he's sick, and then the brother came from Sweden to pick the person, and that's how the person disappeared. And went to probably go there to seek asylum. So the thing is that with this kind of attitude, you block other people's opportunities to come. And that's why many people did not even get interview at the embassy, and those who get interview may have one problem or the other because the same people who give this job are also reporting when other people came and they disappeared somebody pick them to go to place their field there, they're gonna have a better opportunity or something like that. So these are the things that affect other people, in that particular field. So yes, other people got, other people didn't get, and I'm happy you are one of those who didn't get, and you are here today talking. So it is one of those things. I was not expecting people to pay appreciation. I am doing this as a humanitarian job. I have done humanitarian work almost all my life, including when I was back in Africa. I help people to aspire to whatever they want to be. I help people from when I was doing sports. It was just part of me. I am happy to see people being happy. So once I can be able to make you happy, it gives me energy. So this is just who I am. And I think more of others than myself. I'm kind of person that will use whatever I have to make you happy, even when I'm suffering. And that's how I was trained, and that I have not changed it today. And that's why you see that I put my life on the Biafra, even when there is a health risk and all that. I don't care, so long as I see there is a result coming from what is happening. I remember when I was doing broadcast every now and every night. Nobody, I'm not sleeping. People get worried. People got worried. Everybody's calling me that time. Please, we don't want you to break down. We don't want you to do this. I was making broadcasts every hour, 3 times a day. Even the IPOB Nigerians, they were all surprised. How can this guy be making broadcasts 3 times a day? Oh, he is coming every day. He has come in the morning. He has come in the day. We're monitoring and monitoring. So nobody has that kind of energy. But because I see that what I was doing was yielding result. And today I'm not making broadcast, right? I'm not coming every day to make broadcast. The job has been done and the movement is moving like a train. That is who I am. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much, my PM.
Thank you.
Please, if I have opportunity, I have two more. Thank you.
If there is chance, you will. Let's give the microphone to Biafra Unite, and then Betty, if the Prime Minister is still here, we will still continue. Biafra Unite, please grab the mic.
Thank you, my comrade, Pastor Van Van Van. Your Excellency, Prime Minister of the BRGIE, MAZI Simon Ekpanjoko, I greet you with a loud voice. Thank you for your great work you are doing. I have two recommendations, but that will come at the end of my questions. So the first question is, for the past few days, after the Biafra Liberation Army released the Yoruba soldier serving the zoo who came to attack and slaughter our people but was intercepted. Then Sunday Igboho sent you a direct message through voice note, which was aired publicly and went viral. So since then, the Afon jazz, it seems like the internet has remained quiet. I only saw one person attacked you. I think that was early today. But since then, all the Afon jazz have remained mute. So, because of the shock of a man that they once supported as their leader before the fraudulent emergence of Tinubu as the zoo president, now addressed you as my prime minister. So, my question out of this is, although I am aware that we have not been fighting, we have never fought any tribal war in this Biafra, liberation movement. But some people mistook us. They took us for granted. They even saw us as if we are fighting against them, and they began to fight against us when we are not fighting against them. So, do you think that this is an opportunity?
And by ekenekwe muno kunu sinesela na Igbo media boy by si wotero na yabo osi dị oke mkpa masta maka ya bụ ife Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. eke ife were ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile okwu gasị dị iche iche drọpụrụ anyị ife iche n'elu akwụkwọ na comment section na Igbo Media. Ndị be anyị asị na n'Igbo ya adị na ya dị ka echi ada agwụ ọgwụ. Ise. Thank you and God